Hello, my name is Dylan from RealTourVision.com. In this video, I'm going to be going over orders, what they do, and how to place them. So we're going to start out with the first way you can create an order. So from your dashboard here, you can go into your orders just by clicking on that. But real quick, I did want to mention the RTV orders. So these are going to be the orders that we send out to you if you have set up your settings in the RTV tour track section over here. We will send you jobs in your area. So that's just a really cool option there. But back to orders. So we can create an order here. This is very similar to creating a project. So you get the same options. Is it a business and rental? Keep in mind that the business and rentals do only have a 1 year hosting, and then you have to pay another credit for the hosting. And then we have the media delivery only if you don't want to give a property website and you don't want to give a virtual tour. So you would just go ahead and select your user, punch in your address here. I'm just going to punch in something and we're going to create. Okay, so now I have a bunch of packages created already, and I can choose from these packages which ones I want to add. So I'm just going to add a few, and we'll continue there. So now we've got our order here. If you scroll down, you'll see the packages that I've added, and maybe you messed up and you want to adjust them. You can add more packages here. You can add your add-ons here as well. And then you can also add a custom package. Maybe you don't have a package that quite suits this customer's needs. We have a lot of people that do a package that is a photographer's choice. It's a $0 package, and then they come in here after they've talked to the client and they add their new package, whatever they've decided with the customer right in here. So just a really easy way to do that. Continuing down here, this will allow you to add what the customer has paid you if they gave you cash or something like that. And this will allow you to actually charge the customer if you have permission from them and you have their payment method in here. So just, if you scroll back up to the top of the page, you'll see these edit buttons here and here. By clicking the edit here, you're able to adjust the address as well as some of the more exact things like the latitude and longitude, things like that. And then the order information, if you hit edit, this will allow you to change the status of the order. So this is currently work in progress. It will also allow you to change the payment collection method for this specific order. And then if you wanted to edit like some notes for preferred schedule date, you could add those in there and just make sure you hit save. You can also come down here and add attachments. Maybe you have a contract or you have just something that you'd like attached to this order so you don't forget where it is. You can just say add here. This will pop up your file explorer and then you can add any sort of documents that you'd like in there. Don't forget as well that you can also change your photographer down here. I wanted to also mention that as soon as you create an order as a new user, you're going to have these photographer steps on here. And this is really nice if you do have photographers working under you that are shooting for you. If not, it can be kind of a nuisance. So I'll show you how to turn that off here in a moment, but you'll see it starts out as needing photographer. And if you don't have a photographer created, you would need to create a photographer, very similar to creating an agent. They just have to be categorized as a photographer. You can then assign it to that photographer. Once it's assigned to them, you can schedule it. Once they've scheduled it, they can pick that date that works best for them, the time, and then they can upload their images right in here. Just a really easy way to have everything done. You can have your whole system run through Realtor Vision. Once they are done shooting this, they can hit mark photography as complete. Now it is a work in progress. And what we can do is hit view project or upload items, upload images rather, and it will take us into the media manager here. You can just drag and drop. Similar to all the other media manager features, they are all going to be the same here. The other way to place an order is going to be how your clients place it. It's through your storefront. So you probably are already familiar with how to get this, but you can get this in a few different places. I like to, excuse me, I went too far. I like to go to storefront settings down here, and then just grab it here. You can send this out to your clients. And then what I like to do, I always recommend that you test this out. So I go in to my users, and you can see I've already done that and remembered. I go to edit, and I just copy or control C their username, and then control V, paste it in there. Go back, same thing with their password, copy it, paste it in there, and sign in. So it doesn't affect your agent any. I'll show you in a second. It is going to create a order for me. So I'm just going to punch in an address here. And remember, this is the storefront, what your clients are going to see. I've customized mine a little bit. You can make it whatever colors you want to make it suit you. We're going to confirm that looks correct. And I'm going to just skip over this information just for the intents of this video, but it allows the customer to put in a lot of information if they know it. If not, you can always add it later. And then these are going to be the packages that my clients would have to choose from. If you've watched through this series this far, you should have some packages set up in here. And I would have explained how to do all that. But I just wanted to show you how to test your own storefront and exactly what your clients are going to see and how you should go about it. So these are just a few add-ons I have. I've got a couple of options, so I'll select that even. And boom, we're going to be at the place to pay. So I can check out now or I can pay later. So I'm just going to pay later for now. I paid $0. If I want to place a new order, I can there. But if I go back and I go into my orders, you'll see that I have this brand new order that was just placed. These are all the items that I had purchased on there. And I can accept the order or I can decline the order. But I wanted to also mention how to turn on and off these photographer steps. So to turn on and off the photographer steps, you need to go to settings, and then we need to go into order settings, and then it's this toggle right here, enable photographer steps. So just turn that off, and then if we go back into that same order and we check it out, it's just going to say work in progress. It's not going to have me assign it to a photographer and then schedule it with the photographer and mark it as complete. So just a really easy way to save yourself some time if you don't have photographers working under you, or save yourself some time if you do. I hope that you found this video useful. If you do have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can always get connected with us immediately by clicking the orange icon that's going to be down on the bottom right here. That will get you in touch with me and the rest of the support team, and we would be happy to help you out from there. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.